And we're recording, guys. This is going to be day 3 of the trading of the $10,000 account. I want to show you guys what has happened over the markets in the last day. We bounced back down into profits and it bounced back up to go negative on me. This is Euro USD. I have lost on Euro CHF, but I will go back to that chart later and I'll show you my losses. I am trying to show transparency that losing is normal in this market, guys. You'll take some you'll take some losses as long as they're not huge, and you'll take some big wins as long as your wins are more than your losses. You will be successful in this market. I mostly I keep every single day when I wake up, I want to do these more and more and more because I wish someone did this for me. When I went to go look for a mentor, they never did this for me. They only gave me their knowledge and they're like, here, then apply it. Like, show me how to apply these things. Show me how to manage money. Managing money is a whole different world, and I learned that throughout my 7 years of experience. My first 4 years, I was unsuccessful because I didn't have a mentor to actually teach me money management. Um, so I will be doing this probably even more than 30 days, but let's dive right into this. So Euro USD went into profits. I believe Euro CHF went into profits as well. I believe I seen $60 in total in profits, and it bounced out. So I can see why. I told you this is a high speculated trade of mine. And we're seeing it come down now. So I've seen a total of negative 120 so far in this account. So it was 1%. But I decided to extend my stop loss. So I decided now to take 2% risk on this trade. So brief rundown now. Let me get my page right here. So we talked about this, right? I talked about writing down my trades and how I said 1% here, right? I'll be now moving this to 2%. I'll be now putting this as loss trade. Negative 0.5%. I am keeping track of my trades, guys. This is so important to me. I can't really fathom how important this is to me to understand my losses more than anything. Like I said, you want to be learning. You do not want to be failing in this market. So Euro USD, I have extended it to 2% total risk. Why have I done this? I believe that the markets are not fully done, and I do believe I am right. Especially since it broke this, I believe a lot of traders have believed that this is actually bullish. Just because of the market trend and how it is, I must trust my instinct. If my instincts, I believe I can trust it enough to where I can actually decide to risk this extra 1% of my account. Guys, there's not much more to this. There is no formation. There's no price point to be short. I can't explain this trade very well to you. It's just my trader's instinct. Um, Usually if you're to trade, I will be making a very, very well edited course detail for you guys. If you were to start, I decided I was making kind of these course videos where you guys can actually start learning and stuff, but I do not want to make it a rough edit. I don't want to make it shitty. I don't want to just compile a bunch of shit of my knowledge and be no. I want to make an actually good video for you guys. So not this Saturday, but the next following Saturday, I hope to be accomplishing just that. Every single Saturday from that, once I start, I will be coming out with an educational video about Forex and the stock markets. That is my plan going on forward. For now, I want to be showing this $10,000 account every single day as a rough edits every single day. So now we're seeing $96 of drawdown. I will be moving into Euro CHF and how I lost on that trade. So as you see, I lost $44. There's nothing much to this trade. This is something I want to really talk about now more than anything is this price action, how it broke. See how we kind of sat around for a bit and we broke. So I want to make this as beautiful as possible for you guys if you guys do not know this. So like I said, I was in profits. Like I said, total profitable from Euro USD and Euro CHF was probably $60, and it bounced right out and it broke and it took the stop loss. Now, this is something I have seen so many times on any CHF pair. So Euro CHF, GBP CHF, USD CHF, odd CHF. All these pairs love to do exactly this. hold a price action and break above and then break back downwards. So this is something I'm gonna start realizing a little bit more as I like start kind of recording these trades. That's why this is another thing why I want to record these every single day is because I was only taking pictures of my trades. I was never really fully adding my thoughts to these trades. So I like I said, I've definitely seen this multiple amounts of times on the CHF pairs. So now, I took a negative loss on it. I am not going to force this trade to take it again. Maybe if it breaks back below this pair and makes some sort of little like M formation in some sense, I would decide to take this trade. But for now, I am going to be sitting on my hands. Guys, it's very important not to force trades or not force trades due to your emotions. Most traders see this break and they take a long, which is not bad, but how long are you going to be taking this trade for? I would not have a take profit. It's very important to have a stop loss and a take profit in your trades. So on now this next slide, I'm going to show my watch list for the week as I continue. Okay, this is going to be slide 2 of this video. This is going to be my watch list. I'm still, as I previously said, Euro GBP, I said it was going to be bullish. GBP USD, I said it was going to be bearish. And GBP CHF was also on my watch list as a negative trade that I'm looking at. I currently am short on this trade. I do see why traders are still bullish in this. We're seeing some movement upwards last night, and now we're kind of seeing this pressure downwards. Well, is this something? What am I waiting for? When I see these type of trades, I want to just kind of wait, and I want to wait till something kind of just shines. I want some sort of pattern. I just want to see a pattern that maybe is going to really force this into a new low. Especially if traders are long on this, I definitely want to see this into a new low, especially being the low being so close. So I'm definitely going to be waiting on a formation that will possibly happen because I can see traders coming down to here. So let's say I'm going to get this rectangle out for you guys and then bust this out. So specifically, if it was to come down to here, I see traders going long on this. If it creates some sort of information or breaks this low, I can very expect this to go to new lows. This is something that I understand that traders like to do is wait for these W's and not wait for confirmation, and suddenly the market will just completely go against them and they're just sitting there like, what the fuck? And this is very common in the markets, especially if 80% of the people are long on this. So I'm definitely waiting on this. This is something that will probably happen tomorrow. Let me see the news. My second monitor is not on. So if there's GDP news tomorrow, then it's possible that there might be some movement tonight, which will probably make this happen. Let me check my phone real quick. I'm sorry, guys. This is just idle, 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 idle. So there will be GBP news. It's a medium. It's not enough to move the markets. Friday there's no GBP news as well. So I'm looking at 2 medium reports for tomorrow. I'm not sure if that's enough to move the markets. So usually I would like to say this is bearish. Well, we've seen good movement during this time I'm recording, but this is something I'm expecting. If we see this breakdown, I'm expecting new lows. Where to exactly, I'm not sure. At this point, you would just let the trend right itself. If you're in profits, you would want to move your stop loss to a break-even stand. Especially if you're 50 pips in profits, you want to move that stop loss into 50 pips. I mean to a break-even. So this is right now my watch list. So Euro GBP, I'll go over this as well. So it's been profitable so far. We're kind of seeing it now down to the downside. It's still consolidating massively. We've now approached about, I believe, 260 days now of just, consolidating in these price ranges. So not much to this currency. So I'm just gonna walk by it. It was profitable, but it's not something I would have traded. So I don't know if you guys even see this as well. There is a W formation on the smaller time frame. I mean, in the larger time frames. So let's see how the daily ended here. So I see kind of this price action, kind of a W in a sense. Kind of seeing, I see it, but Didn't end like that. So you see the price here, touch the price here, kind of a W formation, couldn't go upwards. See a smaller, hey, I'm just gonna go ahead and remove this. But now we see a little smaller W, might go higher. So there's little small things like that happening in the market. Not something I would trade right now. I would have definitely probably traded it here, but I was not awake for it, so I missed the opportunity. You're gonna miss a lot of opportunities in this market, but understand opportunities come in bunches. Do not worry about that. So GBP I did say was bearish. I said it around here. So right now we're seeing this down pressure. I'm pretty sure traders are going to try to buy around this area, this price action, and try to see it go higher. Let's see if it breaks this and makes some sort of bearish movement for me, or some bearish type of pattern, and then I'd go ahead and take it. Another trade that I'm just sitting on and watching. So right now I'm wrong on this GBP Euro CHF, but let's see how things kind of play out. This is all for this video. It's fairly short. I'm sorry if I rambled on a little bit too much, but I hope this gives you guys a better insight in what I do. Have a nice day, and thank you.